Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Let me share the agenda for the day. Okay. Most of the people that are usually here won't be around because there is the PG Postgres conference in Riga, and others are preparing the next release. So,
Oh, okay, I see. Well,
so
that makes sense.
it's a restricted event.
Right. But okay, that seems time well spent. So
Okay. I'll give a few minutes to see if
super. That is my first
Tiny
meeting.
or oh, cool.
So
Okay.
listen in and see what you guys discuss.
Yeah, if if you have questions, I think we can add them to the agenda. Otherwise, let's see if anyone else joins, because
Exactly. Yeah.
otherwise it could be a quick meeting.
Exactly. Yeah, but those are good as well. It's Are you guys holding any presentation, by the way, on the CloudNativePG summit done in Riga?
Yeah, there was. There was Gabriele
Right.
discussing that. So, no, community events. Mm, where was it? Was there? I can't find it, but this.
Cool. But then, nice. Let's see if it.
Somewhere.
Do you think it will be recorded and uploaded, or is it?
I hope so. Not sure. Where was it?
I'm not sure if this is the talk you're looking for, but I see one with Gabriele called They Grow Up So Fast, and it looks like it's about.
Yeah. But okay. Schedule or community events day. Yeah. No, I always get back here. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. A good title as well.
This is in the main conference. There was also the one in
Right.
in here the day before. But I can't find the calendar now.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, anyways.
I'm sure there will be debriefing afterwards.
Exactly. I
Probably
hope so.
in the next community meeting. It will be in the agenda.
Right. Cool.
Okay. So here there were 2 items, but the people raising them are not around. So I don't know the status of them. Okay. Well, I think this discussion could happen offline or at the next meeting if they come up. Does anyone wants to add something to the agenda?
No, personally, I'm fine.
Okay.
Same here.
Anyone else? Let me add the people.
Hi guys,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Sebastian. I'm from a company named Amdocs, and we are clients of EDB. Yes, so we have some items which we are guided to discuss with you guys here in this forum, as it's an item that is maintained by the community.
Okay. What are these?
Yeah, so it's related to PG Rewind. It's an issue that has been raised, I understand, for quite a while, and there is currently no target committed target date or any reason to believe that is going to be taken into consideration soon. So the issue in itself, I can share. It's when we create a DR cluster. It is, I mean, when it fails to failover, it's rewinding all the data that it found on the previous one, instead of fetching only the latest walls which are in delay. Let's call it. I'm trying to fetch the GitHub issue, so we will put it in here.
Perfect, because it would be easier to understand.
It will take me a while. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
no problem.
Well, I have actually one item as well that perhaps I can pick your brains about, and it's a forbidden fruit in the database world about rollback, and we have unfortunately a need to somehow make it possible to go downwards in major Postgres version. So I'm the bastard that has been asking some of these things in the Slack community as well. And of course, from your point of view, there's no it would make sense for you guys to support it. But since you guys have come up with this brilliant idea of the plugin, I would be open to, well, I would be super interested in hearing if there will be a way to, for us, of course, to develop a, perhaps I should say that I represent Ericsson, so I'm joining here for the first time as well. And we would like to develop a plugin to make this possible, but now when I try to play around with that for a couple of months, I face some issues that I need to iron out in the code. And of course, there's preventative measures to forbid going downwards in major version.
Yeah, that's because Postgres, you can't do that in Postgres.
Exactly.
So,
and for good reasons as well. The sort of the thing currently, we take a snapshot of the data, we deploy a new cluster, modify the data, the PG dump, to make it compatible with the previous Postgres version, and then restore it. And that, of course, works for our needs if we test it very well and we do that. But then, of course, that it is our own risk. And essentially, I would like a somewhat similar approach using plugins in CloudNativePG.
Okay, the first question is why you are doing that, because again, this is again not supported in Postgres itself. So we write an operator for Postgres, but we can do what it allows. We can't
exactly
do more. And even dump and restore can't it can't be backward compatible.
Exactly.
So
I completely agree. It's fundamentally a shit idea. Nevertheless, it's on our table to, well, I guess I can say the telco environment is what it is in a sense. It's not as fast paced as one would like. So with all the unique requirements that one might put on this solution, and of course, I'm not sort of opening the door for CloudNativePG to support this, but rather if you can think of a way where it would be technically possible, although if we just play with the thought that in a plugin you modify the volume name and it creates a new one, so it recognizes it as a fresh deployment, starts up, and then we could have another hook that, or not hook, but another plugin that does the restore, and then that would somewhat do the same. Although I completely agree that this is not.
I mean, what is your use case in? Why are you trying to do this? Like, it is the upgrade went wrong and I want to go back in time, or
exactly, and I need to do it within the Helm context. So if you exactly an upgrade and something goes wrong, ideally you should do a restore of a snapshot from before the upgrade. That's the correct way to do it. But unfortunately, that's not good enough. So we need any data that has been written during the upgrade, we need to preserve as well. And that's the unfortunate situation that we are in. So I'm sure it's doable with creativeness, although I completely acknowledge that it's not a desired solution from your end. Is there any ideas that pops up?
Mm, nothing clean. This,
Um,
Well,
uh,
you can have another cluster, right? You can always have another cluster and you stream data with logical replication and
yeah, that could actually work.
I agree.
so you spin up a PG, let's say go from 16 to 17. We spin up a PG 17 cluster, and then because it does its replication supported
the
down.
logical,
You
not physical streaming replication, logical replication.
Right.
And
And
now
is
you have
that
CRDs and yeah, I mean, it's not fun, but it's possible.
yeah.
yeah, you if you spin up again a second, let's say 16, and then you promote one. But again, yeah, not fun. I'm not sure if you can go from one measure to the one below, even with logical replication. It's not something I've ever did.
Yeah, yeah.
My understanding is that it is possible. And that's the way to go cross versions. The
Okay.
streaming replication doesn't allow you.
Yeah, I used to do the opposite. Like, you want to upgrade from 16 to 17, you attach a 17 cluster to the 16,
Mm,
and then when you test it works perfect, you can destroy the other.
exactly. And so saying that logical replication then would be able to, from a PG17 class, you could spin up a 16 one, and there is no version checker there. Okay.
That again, it actually deserves to be checked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I'll get back to you next time we chat, and I'll let you know how it went. But
Now, what
okay.
I can say, the
Uh,
CMPG now supports in place major version upgrades, right? And I expect that you can do some volume snapshots. So if you're okay to lose the data in between, you can, I guess, theoretically have a way to go back.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. But then I need right because that's interesting. Then I'll need to
yeah,
try that and see if that.
but taking I understood that taking the backup before upgrading was not in
Exactly.
your possibility. So
Exactly. Although I wish
Hmm.
that I could just scrap this idea altogether. Yeah, can't. But okay, interesting. Then I'll look into that, and I'll let you know how it goes if you're curious. I mean, if you're not curious, then yeah.
Okay, I'm just adding.
Yeah, please. Sorry, by the way, if I jumped in between in the question. Was it Alexander that was looking for something? I just noticed now.
No.
No, okay, maybe someone, whoever asked before me. Sorry for jumping the queue.
Oh, yeah, like PG rewind back to it.
Yes,
Okay.
unfortunately, I couldn't identify the GitHub issue. But I do have the internal EDB and Monday.com if those help.
Okay, it's not something I should. Let me stop the screen. Okay.
Mm.
Just to try and understand what the problem is.
So it's I misremembered it. It was back. It was 1 year back when we started the saga. It was Postgres 16 and December 2024. So it was so a node crashed where the primary was running. After the few minutes, node started back and a replica executed PG rewind. Okay, so now when it came back, now it's a replica now. Someone else took the primary. And the PG rewind restored from the current primary. But instead of taking the required data, it took everything that it found under the world directory. In our case, it was something big, like 100 gigabytes. And therefore, it took multiple minutes, like 15 minutes. Even though the data generated in meanwhile, it was only 1 GB. So it's not clear why it's taking the full world directory of 100 GB.
I have no idea in like this. Because the PG rewind should go back to the checkpoint before where the wall diverged and go from there. So
Look, when it was
I
analyzed internally, I mean, it was a few months discussion. We were told that it's a known issue and it's going to be in part of the Postgres 18.
yes.
Now we have Postgres 18 and it's not there, so we don't know.
Yeah, well, that the failure in PG rewind would point to, well, this behavior like this in PG rewind would point to Postgres more than Cloud Native PG. I don't know if it is a known issue, if there is a discussion in the Postgres mailing list that could be a possibility, but
At least this is what we are told, that it's the PG rewind, I mean the Postgres itself. But I'd like to know from your experience when you use CNPG in in your daily activities, have you seen such a behavior, or your databases are small enough that you don't see this as being an issue?
personally, I've never seen this happening. But also, I don't work daily with not even a large database. It's 4 gigabyte. So it may be that more. I don't know what's PG Rewind doing. Okay, at least in this case it was a small database, but no, I'm not sure what was happening. And and I haven't seen this case before.
But I think in general, if we want to engage in the community, we should open an issue with some steps to reproduce the issue. I think
Yeah.
this would be the right step to engage in.
Yeah, if we were able to at least see a reproducer of this, it would be easier to
Right.
debug or involve the Postgres community.
Okay.
No,
We'll,
it was just one occurrence or
no, we replicate every time. That's
okay.
our problem.
Then yeah, it if it would be possible to have a way to reproduce it publicly. It would be easier, but
Okay, thank you.
yeah, I can't. I can't say anything anything else without actually being able to.
Yes, I will communicate it back to the already big counterparts, and maybe they will be able to replicate it for internal purposes.
But yeah, if you since you have PDB support, try and make the most of it. But otherwise, community side, please give us a way to replicate. In this case, I'm wearing two different hats, but this is how it is for us.
Yep, I understand.
Okay.
Now that we are, I'm with you guys here, so we are using your CMPG quite heavily. We are stretching it, I think, to the limit. Actually, it's not directly CMPG, it's the PG4K.
Okay.
So I would like to thank you for the in-place upgrades and the new upcoming 128 with some abilities to both make the changes of the version as well as the configuration versions. So yeah, these are really big features for us we have been looking for. So thank you for
Okay. You're
doing these
welcome.
things. It's a wonderful operator. Yeah, it was much needed operator. I've been playing for years with the Zalando one. I guess you know, yeah, Postgres operator of Zalando.
Yeah.
Of course, right? So yeah, I cannot say that I didn't like it. I liked it. Just of course it doesn't have the support and the teams to discuss it. It's not as open as you are. Meaning it is open source, but you guys are you have these meetings and you can influence and so yeah.
Thank you,
for
because
picking it up.
it's really nice to hear these words. Okay. Anything else? Then, okay. I'd say, Sebastian, if you want to create a public reproducer, go for it. Otherwise, get in touch with the support, the commercial support. Max, let us know how it goes.
I will. I'm thinking about some problems here that I think I'll have some troubles, but yeah, I'll let you know, and we can brainstorm from there if there's just for the
If you
sake
have
of
a breakthrough, we are also interested. It's one of the requests our customers have as well, right?
right. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
we can similar seats.
I think we feel the same.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody wants high available vertically and horizontally scalable, always available database
Yeah.
without
Zero
depending
downtime.
on Kubernetes,
Yeah.
but being operated in Kubernetes. Oh, yeah. That's the holy grail. But yeah, thank you
Zero
so much for
downtime,
today.
zero restore time, zero everything.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll laugh if you see my request inbox. That's sort of what it looks like.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
We can close this.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.